Majid Al Futtaim Group hints at inheritance disputes and Apollo Global Management to invest $1.4 billion in Aldar properties. You're watching the Daily Brief with Forbes. I'm Ramia Farad. Majid Al Futtaim Group is hinting at family disputes following the passing of the late Arab billionaire Majid Al Futtaim. A MAF statement obtained by Forbes Middle East says there is a special judicial committee whose role is to adjudicate potential legal disputes related to Mr. Majid's estate and inheritance issues, not to oversee the company or its business. Mr. Majid has 10 heirs. We will make any necessary announcements at the appropriate time. As we work through this transition, our businesses are continuing their operations as normal. However, it's not our practice to comment on the personal affairs of our leaders or shareholders. Apollo Global Management has signed a deal to invest $1.4 billion in Aldar properties as the private equity giant deepens its investment in Abu Dhabi's real estate market. As part of the transaction, Apollo will take a direct minority stake in Aldar Investment Properties, one of the largest FDIs in Abu Dhabi's private sector. The deal is expected to close by end March. Jio Platforms, the digital arm of billionaire Mukesh Ambani's Reliance Industries, has tied up with Luxembourg's SES to create a satellite broadband joint venture, Geospace Technology. Geospace Technology will use multi-orbit space networks to deliver multi-gigabit internet capacity across India and neighboring regions. Jio Platforms would own 51% in the newly created joint venture, and SES would hold the rest. Saudi-based digital freight network Trucker has closed a $96 million funding round. It comprises a combination of equity and debt financing from investors, including Abu Dhabi Sovereign Wealth Funds ADQ and Mubadala. Trucker operates a fleet of 40,000 trucks and 700 enterprise customers across 8 markets. API fintech company Stitch has announced a $21 million Series A funding round led by the Spruce House Partnership. Stitch says it will use the funding to continue building the future of money movement by linking bank accounts, wallets, and other stores of value. It says its payments and data infrastructure enables players across the fintech ecosystem to transact seamlessly, expand their revenue and growth potential, and reduce conversion time and cost. Standard Chartered Hong Kong is set to become the first foreign bank qualified as a direct participant in China's cross-border interbank payment system for the overseas market. CIPS is a wholesale payment system that allows global banks to clear cross-border yuan transactions directly onshore instead of clearing banks in offshore yuan centers and markets. It means the Hong Kong unit of Standard Chartered can now provide customers with seamless, efficient, and secure services for cross-border yuan transactions. A GoDaddy survey of 800 people has found that UAE businesses plan to enhance their social and digital presence this year. Over 50% of respondents said they'll raise awareness in search engines, monitor traffic to their website, and use online advertising in 2022. Overall, the outlook for a post-COVID period is positive, with 65% of UAE entrepreneur respondents saying they believe they'll emerge stronger than before. This is the Daily Brief. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow.